Never trust a big butt and a smile.
This is a very terrifying little George topiary. Guys, we are at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. It's a sad day. It's the final day of KidZone. If you don't know what KidZone is, it's this whole land at Universal Studios, which has been around here almost since the opening of the park. It's classic. They're closed it all. We're gonna do a final walkthrough of everything to kind of show that off, and then we'll kind of talk about what's coming next for KidZone. We'll also do our standard little updates and everything. So we're gonna show you everything in KidZone. So Animal Actors is staying. I don't think these flags are. As you can see, there's Woody Woodpecker on them. It says Woody Woodpecker's KidZone. That's definitely gonna be going away. And here's the sign, Woody Woodpecker's KidZone. Now this thing didn't spin for years, but Universal did fix it. We sad not seeing these like 90s retro colors, right? Back when Universal kind of opened, and up until probably about 5 years ago, you could meet Woody Woodpecker. Universal tried to make him like the Mickey Mouse of Universal. It just didn't work. I did meet Woody Woodpecker here way back in the day. The little KidZone pizza will be closing where you get your pizza fries and everything. This whole area will all be rethemed. Universal Studios KidZone Pizza Company. We all have many drunk memories here getting pizza fries late at night. SpongeBob right next door. I vote they turn this into like the Krusty Krab. It would be so perfect. You have the SpongeBob stuff right here, turn this into Krusty Krab. Now the SpongeBob SquarePants store will stay open. It's not gonna be going away. They have a little Woody Woodpecker like wooden cutout here in the bush. And I'm guessing they will repaint and take away the little stars here above the restrooms. Now this is the Hollywood or Bust snack and beverage little spot, kind of open throughout the year. They were selling the Secret Life of Pets Pops, Churro Bites or Pretzel Bites, or souvenir ice cream. Now there is a lot of really fun bumper stickers that they have on the back. This little camper's been around. I think this whole land is gonna become DreamWorks. I will say, Poe's leg has seen better days. How you doing there, Poe? Now, when you came in here, this used to be the little Barney area, right? We all remember the Barney fountain that would be here. Had a little photo op spot set up. All this stuff is very temporary, right? Of Puss in Boots. I think this fountain would probably be rethemed. So the whole like Barney play area has just been abandoned. I always really appreciated these doors because it looked like carved wood. There's a lot of detail that was put in there. Now it stinks because my normal camera, the R6, is still in the shop being fixed right now, so we've just been having to rock with the 80D. So it's only a 1080p, so I'm sorry that the quality isn't how it normally is. This is the Shrek swamp meet. This is where Donkey meets. Donkey, how are you doing, my man?
Hey, what's going on, my guy?
I got two little quick questions for you.
Two little quick questions. Number one,
how do you stay warm? It's a little cold out.
Well, Dragon right now is behind me blowing smoke on my butt. So that's, I mean, she breathes fire. So, I mean, what do you expect? Okay, number two.
All right, number two, we heard you're going to be going on a little bit of a vacation. You might get a facelift. Where are you going to be going on a vacation for so long?
I'm going to go to Milan. That's number one. I'm probably going to go out to the West Coast for a little bit. Not LA, just San Diego's. And then I'll probably visit London, you know, probably go to Egypt, check out the pyramids and all that kind of stuff. And me and Dragon, we're just going to spend some adult time.
Aww.
You know, Shrek and Fiona, they're going to watch the babies for us every now and then. And we just going to have some adult time. Keep the fire burning, so to speak. I shouldn't have to tell you what I mean by keep the fire burning, but you know what I mean.
Is there any last words you want to say? Because we're not going to
any last words. Well, I'm not finna die, my guy.
I know, but we're not going to see you for a while.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Poetic.
Poetic?
Yeah.
Never trust a big butt and a smile.
Perfect.
That's not poetic?
That's poetic.
I thought that was poetic.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I'm going to get a tattoo of that.
You're going to get a tattoo of that? On your lower back?
Yeah, just for you.
Right above your butt crack?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want to see it.
So here's a little final shot, right? So we have the wanted poster, right? Ogre, reward. We have the tree. We have Shrek's outhouse. If you come over here, they have some flowers. I believe this was just taken from the Shrek 4D queue. Some of the posters, right, of Pinocchio, Fairy Ale, Three Pigs, Handyman Service. And then over here, they have a Shrek souvenir penny. Ooh, these look really creepy. Look at those strange like silhouettes. The Ball Factory. Can Brent make the shot? You have your target. He's right there, not knowing what's going on. Ready. Set. Got it! So on the second level, they have these things called blasters. It's like a pea, but it's a ball that's being shot. So you would put your ball in here. There's a little scope for you to aim. And then when you're ready, you push this and it shoots the ball out. They have a slide. Warning, one guess at a time. Feet first, please. Oh god. I'm gonna miss this place. It's just so 90s. It reminds me of like when I was a kid. Those colors and just kind of like the madness that would happen at little playgrounds. Alright, we're taking a break from all the KidZone stuff. We're going back to Cafe La Bamba. We went on opening day. Food quality is always the best on opening day. It's been a couple days, so let's see how it is. Alright, so here we go. We're going back in. Well, they're so busy that there's no openings for an hour and a half. They've taken the mobile ordering off the app because they're so busy. So she said, come back in an hour and a half. That's how long they're expecting the wait. Now it's slam packed more than any other restaurant in the theme park right now, which is insane. Not like lunchtime, it's like 3 in the afternoon. So it's kind of that period in between lunch and dinner. So that's why I thought it would be kind of slow going in there. We're gonna now compare it to Antojitos. I haven't been here a couple years. Opens at 3 in the afternoon, so you can't have like a lunch. It's kind of like an evening restaurant, but they give you free chips and salsa. The salsa is like a nice little mild salsa, not too much heat, it's more sweet. All right, now pretty much all the burritos come with chicken or beef, or you can do an upcharge. So I did the upcharge for the steak. All right, so guys, I got the burrito. It's gonna have rice, pico de gallo, cheese, topped with a 3 chili and queso sauce, guacamole, black beans with steak. Solid little burrito right there. Finish the burrito. Very tender and juicy, but I kind of wanted some more seasoning to it. The guacamole is always amazing that they have a 10 out of 10. Solid, good burrito, right? Imagine how it looks. It's exactly how it tastes. It's a good time with your taste buds. They're having a little fiesta. I think it'd be like a 9 out of 10. Where does that stack up with Cafe La Bamba? I still prefer Cafe La Bamba. My burrito was $25, and then you gotta add on tip. You're paying over $30 just for a burrito. It's a good burrito. I would much rather go to Cafe La Bamba. It's like a $15 burrito, but then you get an annual pass holder discount. So it's like, what, a $13 burrito? And that's worth it. This is where the old Universal sign used to be. They've replaced all of it, and it's just kind of blue over this walkway. Now we can kind of see inside the Red Coconut Club if they're preparing for a Mardi Gras overlay, right? I still see all of the Christmas decorations have been taken away. They still have the Santa mold machine in there. I haven't seen any additions yet. Maybe in the coming weeks. I'm hoping it opens for Mardi Gras. Now they've added some signs for the Universal's great movie Escape here. My favorite gift shop here at Universal Studios is the Universal Legacy store, right? Because it's all the retro stuff. These have been missing. They brought back the gargoyles that were over the original arches over Universal Studios. I kind of wish they brought these back and put these over the arches. It's cool that they're here, but I kind of wish they were still over the arches. No climbing, please. Looks like we have lost a nail, though, on one of the gargoyles. They have the Jaws mold in here from the tribute store from last year, from the summer tribute store. It's kind of like a silver mold. And then on this side, you can still purchase the clock tower from Back to the Future. Now, here's an interesting shot that they have here in the Legacy store, right? It's a little Fievel on one of the slides. Looks like they used to have meet and greets with him in that little play area. This is new. This is amazing. So it's only $16. It's all like the retro designs, right? Well, from Universal Studios Florida. You know, it's a little vanity plate. All right, let's see if there's anything new in the Universal Studios store here at Citywalk. Now, they do have some new lounge flies. This is going to be for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It's going to be $85, and on the back, you have the logo right there. This thing is really cool. Then for $79, they have a matching little purse. I love the design that Loungefly did on these. $70, they have this long sleeve button-up shirt. If you look closely, it has the Deathly Hallows symbol on it, which is kind of cool. Now, for For $65, they have the Deathly Hallows symbol right there, but it's kind of like glittered and bedazzled. It's like a long sleeve shirt, kind of like a Spirit jersey. Now this bag is $65. At first I was like, this is like some weird like bondage backpack, but it's the Deathly Hallows. It's this weird like felt material. I don't know how I feel about the look and feel of this. For $18 each, they had these little baby nifflers, little plushes. These are really cute. From behind I was like, it's a little hamster, and then you look at the front like, oh, it's a little niffler. And it looks like the little baby nifflers also have a little stash in here. What did they take it? Looks like baby nifflers are hiding red carpet lace. For $82, they have this Loungefly, a little niffler inside, right? Inside a little purse. It's all little gold coins and jewels. Such a good little detail. The gang has on their winter clothes. This is their themed jackets. All right, it's time. I can purchase my spot in the new Tribute store, own a piece of the Tribute store, get your own custom prop bottle, and see it in the Mardi Gras Tribute store. Limited space available. Please see Five and Dime team members for more details. Now they've put all the Universal Monster figures in here in Five and Dime. So they're just towering over everyone, even the mummy right here. Now if you go to the register over here, you can pick up your annual pass holder lanyard. It's free of charge. You just show them your annual pass and you can pick it up. $85. They have a new Stripe Gremlins Loungefly, and the 3D glasses are removable if you don't want to have the 3D glasses. That's pretty cool. Then for $55, they have a Stripe little purse. Now the 3D glasses are not removable, so perfect little pairing. I still have these. This is what I'm wearing right now. This is one of my favorite hoodies I think I've ever gotten. It's very thick. It's $90, but it's like Carhartt thick. This thing has kept me warm during this year of my travels. Tribute store photo checked. It was $79, which is kind of more affordable compared to some of the other options that they've had. E.T. will be staying. As long as Steven Spielberg is alive, this ride will not be going anywhere. This is the last original ride from the opening of Universal Studios. The Barney bathrooms are still Barney bathrooms, but those will probably be refurb too. Little toilet. And they had like these little art projects. They had a little recreation area for the families to kind of sit and relax. They have Woody Woodpecker on these signs. Curious George goes to town. So we have these books, right? This is George. He's a good little monkey and always very curious. You can see he's got footprints, so his footprints go off the page. All right, so we're gonna follow George's little footprints. That's leading us to the next book. So over here it says, George is happy because today he's going to town to visit his friend, the man in the yellow hat. The next page, keep off the grass. All along the way, George watches a man water the grass. But oh no, when the man left for lunch, he left the water running. So this used to be kind of like a little splash pad where the water would come up. It's too cold right now, so there's no water running, but this is where it would be. Then it says, George will stop the water from running. George ties the knot in the hose and the water stops, but not for long. And then over here, this is a very terrifying little George topiary. That's really creepy. So when you walk in here on a normal day, there'd be just water running everywhere. So it's like the hotel. So you get to kind of live through the book. But everything that you would interact with, right, would like, you would hit this and it would spray water. For collect calls, pull the handle left. Here's like cow prints on an elevator. There's like a washer machine. So yeah, you'd pull these handles and there'd just be water going everywhere in here. It was just a chaotic madhouse. What do we have in here? Tribute, animal show postponed. Oh no. Today, animals on the loose. So the animals have broken loose. Extra, monkey wreaks havoc. Whole town a mess. Over here, the fireman is running. This fire hydrant would be going off. So we'll do a nice little silent walkthrough so you guys can just experience it one last time. Where you could like dump water on people, it would fill up and you could just dump it on people underneath. Soak zone. Water effects may be intense and you will get wet. There's a car that's crashed, but this always looked like George was getting like an enema or something. The water would just be going straight up its butt. Yeah, this fountain has seen better days. George will probably be available at the Lakeland Mall coming soon.
Family.
Now they had a little circus playground over here. What's this? The big tent in the park makes George very curious. They have all these little photo ops, right? That you could become a giraffe. You and your brother or sisters could become a little elephant. Universal always has themed stroller parking signs, and this one has George in a stroller. That is a wrap on Curious George. Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse coaster. Woody's just spinning around up there. Says enter here. This way to Woody's.
One of the big reasons they're kind of taking away the Woody Woodpecker stuff is because it's not hip or relevant with the current generation, right? I didn't grow up watching Woody Woodpecker. Apparently he started in 1940 and Universal Studios produced it until 1972. That's a long time. I grew up with DreamWorks, right? So that's one of the reasons why that's going to be kind of coming here and removing Woody Woodpecker.
No smoking. If you're heading off into Fievel's Playland, here he is. Universal Studios, scene one, take one, roll one. Welcome to the set. You'll feel like you're the size of a mouse. As you run, jump, and climb on these giant props, have fun. Fievel's Playland comes to Universal Studios, Florida. This was published on July 4th, 1892. So it has a fun little description about what happens in the Playland. Welcome. Use caution, respect young visitors, and such. They have Sunkissed. Here's a Tyson's tuna chunk. If you pull this, it looks like there's water that shoots out. The Life and Times of Wiley Burp, Sheriff Badge right here. You can walk through this book.
It's definitely a distressed book.
They have a little table here. You're sitting on like a thread. It says American Thread. And over here we have needles and pins of the sharpest and straightest variety found. And then over here, I'm sure a bunch of you guys have photos here on this little wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive. Here's like a little chocolate box, but what was in here back in the day? Oh, this is where the kids would put their shoes before they would go in this little jumpy jump house, this little bounce house. I'm not going to jump on it, but get a little shot. The Green River Hat Company right there. Made in the USA. It's inside of a giant cowboy hat. Over here, it's like a ruler. Train tickets that you can sit on. If you look right here, there's a giant cowboy boot that you can walk through. It's kind of spooky. What is this little net? There's like some sort of net there.
I'm not big enough for this stuff.
Here's like a teacup that you can like crawl in. I guess you can pop out right there. So it looks like the slide that you can go on. It's made out of cans. Here's a can and then you can crawl through the net into the other can. And the slide is like a harmonica. But this is like a giant brush. This almost feels like a Holly Hornets house. You can go through the brush.
Oh, I'm being engulfed.
All right, let's head up these stairs and see where this goes. All right, we're doing it.
We're crawling. We made it through.
Okay, we've made it. Time to go down the harmonica. Now over here, this is like another slide. This has been shut down, it looks like, for a while. It looks like it was a ball pit. Leave your shoes here, partner. You can put your shoes inside the cheese. The canteen right here. And if you put your hands right here, water should come out. They have the skull right here with a gold tooth. There's a slide inside. All right, we're heading up the slide. Warning, one guess at a time. Okay, here we go. Time to be... Oh, this one's got some speed to it. Here's like another little area of just these think it's a little easier to move than the comb that we were exiting through. This slide will give you wet britchers. Approximate 5-minute wait.
It's like 50 degrees out. I feel like Jack in the Titanic. My whole jacket is just drenched.
What does the weather app say right now?
Feels like 46.
The last thing to do here, we're gonna do the mouse climb. So you can climb up the rope around, or you can take the stairs. So you can see everybody climbing up. Is this thing like a little turret or something? It's got a weird little face looking at me, but it says 1 guest at a time. Feet first, please. There's a band-aid up there, and we're gonna head down. And when you're heading down, you go in between 2 like music notes.
We're doing this. Oh God. There's a kid behind me. There's a kid behind me. Oh my God. Oh God.
There's one last shot at Woody's Snacks. So probably by the time you guys are watching this, there will be walls up, stopping you from entering into that land.
That's the end of KidZone as we know it.
I'm ready for it. All right, now hold on, folks. Hold on. Just 1 second.
Ready for a video?
I'm ready for it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today? Just letting you know that this is our last time, and it's been a ride. We had so many friends and so many people that we touched out there, and we are so happy, like Shannon and Daniel right here, my friend who's filming, that we had the pleasure to see grow up and now work with today. So on behalf of everybody here, Shrek, Fiona, myself, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Keep the entertainment in your heart. Thank you.
Okay guys, we're back at home. Before we talk about the future of what's coming to KidZone with the new attraction, I just want to thank all the team members, because that whole area has been open for decades. Multiple generations have experienced it, and it wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for you team members who worked there. So thank you guys for all that you did over these past couple decades at KidZone. So now let's talk about what's going to be coming to KidZone. There's going to be kind of like a little DreamWorks kid area coming to the KidZone. The only thing that I officially know that is happening is that Donkey will be staying. I don't know in what area, but he will be getting the new animatronic that they have in Universal Studios Hollywood, the kind of like more lifelike, looking like the cartoon. This is what I'm thinking, is that they're building that brand new park in Texas, which is gonna be DreamWorks themed. I think they're gonna kind of cherry pick some of those aspects and kind of make maybe a smaller scale version here at Universal Studios. We'll probably see stuff of Madagascar, probably Trolls. There's a lot of area back in KidZone for them to make this big, grand little experience. So I think that's what's gonna be happening. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what are some of your favorite memories that you had going to KidZone as a kid or as an adult? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
Subscribe to the family. Kevin is a W.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and theme park around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Never trust a big butt and a smile.
I'm gonna miss this bench. This is one time that I've been here.